Hey guys, it's Joel and welcome back to the channel, and incredibly, welcome to Cape Town in South Africa. I have literally just landed and I've lucked out with the weather today. It's basically overcast. If you know Cape Town, Table Mountain is probably the thing you would have heard of. That is here, but you really you can't see it because it's in the clouds. Anyway, I have literally just landed, like I say. I didn't sleep on the 12-hour flight from London, so I'm feeling a little bit bizarre. However, I have at least got lucky with one thing, which is my hire car, and I'm very happy with it because I have ended up collecting this BMW 320i. It's the F30 generation of 3 Series. And yeah, it's the petrol. It's got an 8-speed double clutch gearbox. It's kitted out with cruise control, loads of stuff. We'll talk about it a bit more as the week goes on with this trip. But yeah, it's quite rare that you actually request a certain model of car and end up with that model, because I did request a 3 Series. So I'm very excited to have this car for the week, and it does look good in this silver paint actually. I've just got a few shots of it already, which you're probably seeing. I'm a real fan. But anyway, look, I have, like I say, just landed. I'm driving for today. I've got to get over somewhere this evening, but I've got a few hours to kill. So I'm trying to find all of the best roads about the Cape Town area. Signal Hill being one of them. I've just done that, but I'm gonna stick a GoPro on my head and we'll try and find something else, and you guys can see the incredible place that Cape Town is from my first impressions. Well then guys, here we are in the 320i. Just before we get going, shout out to Max from Cape Town, a cool guy that just came over to me and asked me what I was doing filming the car, rightly so, and then I explained to him my YouTube channel, and he's just been watching them and already giving me some feedback. So shout out to Max from Cape Town. Anyway, here we are. We're in the car now. I'm gonna leave Signal Hill and, like I say, go for a drive. I'm wrong about putting the GoPro on my head. I've somehow, in the travel madness, forgotten my attachment, so that won't be happening. But anyway, so out of park here and into reverse. I'm still very much getting used to this car, because the thing is, you notice with even just something like a 3 Series, it is a lot bigger than my Z4, which is obviously what I'm used to. So yeah, obviously the Z4 is a much smaller car in terms of length, but I'd say also width as well. You've just got those extra sort of 5 doors. How are we looking left? How are we looking right? Yeah, right, let's go for it. Cool. There was Max in the car there. Good old Max. So yeah, so like I say, let's have a look for some good roads. The view down there is absolutely incredible, I have to say. I am just stuck behind a cyclist now, but we should be able to go for him. So into Sport Plus and manual mode, 2nd gear. Obviously the instant thing to do when picking up a hire car is to rag it, absolutely rag it. It is also now raining as well, so not really the best conditions for that either. Back down into 2nd, and yeah, this is good. I like how in Sport Plus you can feel the steering gets heavy, and this one has Sport Plus, and it has Comfort and Eco Plus, which is very exciting. Lots of modes to play with. I am honestly not used to any of this stuff because in my Z4 it is just no Sport button and Sport button, and that's it. So it is always a privilege and quite exciting for me getting in anything that's newer than 2005 and playing around with all the little toys and modes and gadgets. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking to you now and I'm going to drive up to the next scenic place, show you guys some of this incredible scenery, and just enjoy these roads in this 320i. Look at this place, guys. Isn't it just stunning? And do you know what? I really like the BMW 320i in that silver. I think it looks fantastic, especially against all of the white cloud up here today. Anyway, I think that's enough milling around for the morning. I should probably go and, here goes those guys again. I should probably go and find my family. I am down here for a bit of a holiday, as well as filming some cool content for you guys. But yeah, once I've had a bit more time as well to drive the car, I can give you some more thoughts on what I think about this 320i. Well guys, Cape Town is just absolutely unbelievably stunning. There's actually no way I could even point the camera at enough things to do it justice. I have been driving around pretty much all day now, and yeah, I'm just absolutely blown away with the beauty of it. I expected nothing less though, to be honest. I'd only heard amazing things. Anyway, I'm now at a place called Hout Bay, and I thought it would be a good opportunity while I've pulled over to actually just show you the inside of the car. I didn't really show you the sort of spec on the inside. We can have a look at the outside in more detail when I'm in a less crowded place. So then right away, we've obviously, this being the F30, we have this steering wheel. I really love this steering wheel. I think it looks fantastic, and it also feels fantastic too. I've obviously got my fingertip controls, I've got cruise control and speed limiter. That's really handy when you're not used to the speed limits in a foreign country. You just hit that, choose the speed that you don't want to go over, and if you floor it, the car will not go over that speed. If I just put the ignition on, we've got the screen up there with the iDrive system. So we've got navigation, the map, which obviously I've been using a lot. This not being a country where I can use my mobile data, I've actually had to rely on the sat-nav, which is a new one for me, but there you go. There's the whole world, and we're right at the bottom of it. And then yeah, obviously dual climate control is pretty standard, and not too many other toys there. These are all the modes I was on about. So we've got obviously the option to switch off our traction control there, but we've got Sport, as you can see on here, Sport Plus, which automatically enables DTC, which is sort of, I guess, limited sort of traction, Comfort, and Eco Pro, which makes the car very, very quiet actually, and really nice to cruise in. Obviously push the start button just down there, lights in the normal place with wipers, and I do quite like this finish. Whatever, it's not very clean, but it's, I think, sort of granity, dark wood sort of effect polish. Obviously some storage in there with a few of my camera bits in. Cup holders as well, actually. Failed to put that out. That's a big plus. Anyway, yeah, and apart from that, I guess obviously just the sort of standard dials. You can't really do much down here. You can obviously do a few bits on that screen. But it's fairly standard 3 Series interior. I'm sorry, that's not very interesting, is it? But yeah, first impressions, guys, from this car, I would say I like it. I'm really enjoying it. It handles very nicely. It's the steering is extremely responsive. You don't need much input at all to go around a tight corner. And I do like the different modes. I don't feel that Sport Plus does enough to really stiffen up everything. And actually, that's the one thing this is missing big time, is flappy paddles. No flappy paddles. The only way I can change manually is sort of by doing this or that with the selector in the middle there. So no paddles, which is a big shame. I'm a big paddle man. So that's the one thing it's missing, and a bit more brute force, I think. But yeah, the roads have been really, really busy today. I've actually been cruising. I'm tired. I've literally been on a 12-hour flight and I haven't slept. So yeah, but all in all, loving the 3 Series. Loving the 3 Series. I am now going to leave Hout Bay, this absolutely stunning sort of cove, and drive a couple of hours to somewhere else in South Africa. So wish me luck, and I'll check in with you guys, and we can, I guess when I get to my final destination today, we can have one final look at the exterior of this fantastic F30 320i I've picked up today. What's going on, guys? I am out on the road. As you can see, I've been driving for like 4 hours today. So basically I am going, as I mentioned earlier, to meet my family, and They're about 2-3 hours east of Cape Town in a place called Stamford, or near about Stamford. So I am driving out of the Stamford area to meet them. But honestly, I can't believe the sights. I don't think I've ever quite been anywhere like Cape Town. There's a lot of it that reminds me of America. I was in Arizona recently doing a road trip. There's a lot of similarities to that. There's also similarities to like what Australia looks like, and lots of, I went past a little lake earlier and it looked like I was in Finland. So the scenery and the terrain here is so diverse. It is absolutely incredible. And I don't know what you can see going past my window now, but it's just, I mean, right now, look, we're crossing a river on a weird little bridge. It's crazy. Let me flip the camera around. You can see what I'm looking at right now. See, now it looks almost like, not England, but you know, countryside, farmland, very green, not very rustic. But then behind you've just got mountains and mountains and mountains. But yeah guys, thought I'd just check in with you because I'm cruising along. There's, as you can see, absolutely no one or nothing on the road, so I thought I'd say hello. But yeah, I mean, I'm just enjoying these unbelievable sights. And look at these roads, like, it is so tempting to do this, guys. Me again, guys. Quick update. So the place I'm actually going to meet my fam is, it's a wine vineyard, winery, whatever you call it. But yeah, I'm having to go. Can you see that? I'm on a dirt track, and my sat nav saying there's 18 kilometers to go down here. I'm A, little bit concerned that I'm going to get kidnapped. B, concerned that I'm not on the right road. And C, concerned that this car's going to be all right for it. 18 kilometers on this. Oh, I don't like it. As you can see, myself and the 320i have now made it to my accommodation. This place is absolutely magnificent. I'm sure you can see behind me the mountains that are covered in cloud. And also, this place comes with a couple of dogs. There's another one there just checking out the Beamer. Anyway, I thought, as I said earlier in the video, I'd just give you a quick walk around of the car so you can see what it looks like. I'm pretty sure this is the MSport package, so it's got all of the sort of cool M-sporty bits, but I'll turn the camera around and we can have a little look. So yeah, this is it. This is an F30 320i, obviously the 3 Series. I don't know how new the F30 is. I was going to look it up, however, we are out here in the sticks and I don't have any internet connection, but I'm not sure the age of this model. I'm sure I'll know by the time the video goes out. Obviously it's got the aggressive sort of front bumper, which I think is part of the MSport package, and we've got the 18-inch alloys as well, which do look very nice. Yeah, you can note, guys, how dirty this car is. It's caked in dust. Obviously I've been driving on surfaces like this, but yeah, for literally the last sort of 20 kilometers or so on the way to this place, it was like real bumpy dirt track. So the car has actually proven itself as a bit of an off-roader. And interestingly, it's going to stay dirty because in South Africa at the moment there's sort of a water ban, which means the rental companies aren't actually able to wash the cars. So yeah, it's going to stay a bit caked, unfortunately. Obviously, in the sport package, it's got the M badge on the side, which is also on the steering wheel in the car as well, which I think you've seen. And yeah, do you know what? I think from most angles, this is actually a very good looking car. Obviously it's just a 3 Series, but I'm actually really liking looking at it. I've got a room which is just sort of in here, and the car's parked there, and I can look at the car from the room, and it does look good. It's the first thing I saw this morning actually. But which view's better, this view or that one over there? I'll let you guys decide. So yeah, at the rear as well, quite good looking, obviously twin pipes and the 320i badge. And apart from that, that's more or less it. One other cool thing that I'll just show you now, which I find very exciting, is this. How cool is that? And yeah, obviously it's a 3 Series, I don't really need to show you the boot, but there it is. It's rather large, not going to have any problem fitting my suitcase in there. Anyway, annoyingly, you have to bring that one down manually. That is about it, ladies and gents. that's pretty much all there is to it. It's a 3 Series, but do you know what? I'm actually really enjoying it. I feel very, very lucky to be able to come down to South Africa and rent one of these and drive around for the week. It's a brilliant car. It's a little bit slow, it's a little bit noisy, but we'll get into that when I do some more driving focused videos. I hope you've enjoyed this first video in Cape Town. Obviously I'm a little bit sort of jet lagged. I haven't slept in God knows how long now, and I've basically just been driving all day, and it's my first time in this country, so I'm just sort of taking it in as much as you guys probably are as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this nonetheless, and I will see you guys very, very soon for the next video from my South African adventure.